right, guys.
Good evening. Thanks for coming out. This is truly an exciting day for Binghamton and for me as mayor, because I have the pleasure of welcoming to this stage two public servants I admire and respect very much, Congressman Maurice Hinchey and President Bill Clinton. But what is the real reason we are all here tonight? I think I know some of the reasons. Because we love and respect Congressman Maurice Hinchey, because we know that each and every day since he has been in Washington, that he has been fighting the good fight so that all of us can have better lives and a brighter future. That we all realize that this fight is not an easy one, but that Maurice never gives up his principles and that he continues to produce for our area. That we want to thank him for all the jobs and funding of important projects that he's brought to this area. For instance, the millions of dollars for the BU Solar Consortium, the money for the multimodal transportation hub that's new in Binghamton and soon to be ribbon cutting this week. Jobs and opportunities at BAE and Lockheed Martin, bringing millions of dollars of infrastructure money to our southern tier communities. And the list goes on and on. Because we all know that Maurice, as a respected member of Congress, has risen to an important leadership role on the House Appropriations Committee. That's the committee that allows him to bring our federal tax dollars back to our community, and that the election of an untested newcomer would literally wipe away years of experience and seniority. I can tell you what a pleasure it has been to work with Maurice, how accessible he always is, and how he truly has our backs as residents of the 22nd Congressional District. Another reason we are here tonight is to see our elder statesman of the Democratic Party, our beloved President, Bill Clinton. He reminds us all of a better time when we had a deficit that was completely under control, and we saw the creation of 22 million new jobs. Remember, this all didn't come in the snap of someone's fingers. President Clinton had a big mess to clean up, but not as big as President Obama's, which we all know is the worst recession in 80 years. We are here tonight to let everyone understand that we know what the other side of the aisle has been up to the first 2 years of President Obama's term. They are doing everything in their power to make sure his presidency is considered a failure. Their only goal seems to be to get back in power at all costs, so that they can protect the interests of their wealthy contributors, whose influence is even greater because of the recent Supreme Court decision that gives corporations even more ways to influence elections. President Obama said it best. When you've got a group of people that drive a car into a ditch, and you're working as hard as you can to get that car out, you don't turn around and give them the keys back. I think everybody in this room knows it's going to take more than 2 years to get that car out of the ditch because it's pretty deep in there. The big problems take more time to fix, and we're left with a lot of big problems. We all know that we've made some progress in the face of very difficult times, but if the Republicans ever stop obstructing our way, that our country could truly make the kind of progress that our citizens deserve. Another reason we're here tonight is because pundits have said there's an enthusiasm gap in this election. They say that Democrats are being lazy and complacent, and that we are here tonight to prove that that's not true. Is that right? We all know that midterm elections don't capture the public's attention like a presidential year, but we also know that this election is too important to have any lack of enthusiasm. We can't go back to the failed policies of the Bush administration, and so the next 3 weeks are crucial. And so please promise me tonight this: you will all pick up a phone or knock on a door or email a friend or post a message on Facebook to help Maurice and all of our worthy candidates. Everybody in this room is going to find out how they can volunteer for Congressman Hinchey's campaign before they go home tonight. And everybody here is going to tell 10 friends that the stakes are just as high as they were in 2008, and that we must maintain our control of Congress. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. Wow, you seem a little fired up. You a little fired up, a little ready to go? Now, I just got a minute because our special guest is about to come out, but I was going to say something similar to what Matt said. You know, I'm a little surprised you're so fired up because we're supposed to be so sad and we're supposed to have this enthusiasm gap, aren't we? We're supposed to be sitting around crying in our beers and worrying about what will happen. I don't think anybody in this room wants to turn back the clock. Do you? Absolutely not. But you know what? I just want you to do one thing for me. When you see the signs out there that say, "Had enough," this is what I need you to do. I need you to remember how much we had enough, and go out and tell people about the things that we had enough with. And I'm sure you could just spread it all across the room. But how about lack of oversight on our financial markets? How about a lack of affordable health care? How about a coherent energy policy? How about a failure to treat our veterans fairly when they got back from war? How about failing schools? How about inadequate foreign policy? How about a lack of investment in our infrastructure? I could go on and on and on and on. We're not going back there, folks. No way and no how. And I need you with us to support Maurice. He's been a mentor to me and a downright good guy for our area. And I believe strongly in him, and I know you do as well. We need you to get out and vote. Please tell people we need you to vote.